Okay, this is going to be an interesting video, and for all the people that gave the thumbs down or complained or bitched and cried about my age or being grumpy or whatever, that's fine. But this video is actually, it's a positive video for Betasada, and which I agree on, is about ammunition, weapons, level. Now at the beginning of the game, you're going to get a 10mm. You're going to find a couple of 38 caliber pipe pistols around Sanctuary, if you decide to go directly to Sanctuary. And you might even find a double barrel shotgun on the old drifter that's across the bridge. Okay? Now in the game, at those early levels, which you're going to run into a bunch of, usually a bunch of raiders. They're going to have everything from 38 caliber pipe pistols, pipe rifles, occasional 45 a revolver rifle, and 12 gauge shotguns. You're going to run into a lot of those guys, and you're going to be getting hurt quite a bit by those guys in the early part of the game. I mean, it's understandable that they're using 38s and 45s because they do hurt, and the shotguns. And then a little bit later on, you're going to run into guys using the 308s. Actually, you can find a 308 pipe rifle inside of Concord in one of the abandoned houses. So you might have a kind of a little bit of a leg up on some of the friggin' raider idiots that you might run into running in to help the Minutemen, Garvey, Preston. And of course, you're going to have that laser rifle musket that you can grab outside the museum. But anyway, the idea here is talking about rounds, 38. You know, we're going to talk about rounds, levels, and ranges. Now, you're going to eventually have a 44 caliber. You're going to have 50 cal. You're going to have the 10mm, which you will be starting off with. And you'll have 5.56, 5mm, 7.62. You're only going to find those in Nuka World. You're not going to find them outside of Nuka World, period. So, and even if you do the iBot thing, it'll not show 7.62. And of course, eventually you're going to run into the guys with the miniguns at the 5mm. And of course, you're going to find all the other little stuff like fusion cells, gamma rounds, which hurts a lot, you know, on us. And harpoons. You're going to find a lot of harpoon stuff over in Far Harbor. You're not going to find it over here in inside the Commonwealth. Mini nukes, missiles, of course. The modified bowling ball you're going to find over in Far Harbor. And of course, you're going to have railroad spikes. You're going to have plasma, you know, the plasma cartridges. But the thing that fucking annoys me the most about the game, and I understand that you're going to have to start off with smaller rounds. I mean, dude, if you walked out of the vault and you run up against a guy that has an assault rifle with 5.56, 1 round to 2 rounds is going to kill you, no matter what. No matter what. If you're like 15th level or below, you're going to die pretty fast to somebody with a 5.56. Pretty much same thing with 5mm if you run up against a goddamn super mutant with a minigun. But my problem is, the only problem is I have is the pistol shell casing. 38s and 45s. Okay? Now, I have been getting hit by outrageous ranges by 38s and 45s. Outrageous. 38s, I mean, come on, dude. I was getting hit up to 300 yards away from super mutants firing their piles of shit little pipe rifles off their hips. I mean, incredible amount of bullshit ranges. Same thing with the 45s. With some raiders were shooting at me with, you know, up to 250 to 300 yards out with the revolver rifles with 45s. These are pistol casings, guys. And how do I know? I qualified on the 45 caliber pistol range back in the 80s when I was in the military, and that damn pistol does not go out that far. You might get maybe 50 yards at best You're not going to get up to 150 to 200 to 300 yards like I've been getting hit with these goddamn weapons. So that is my only pet peeve, is the pistol ammo ranges, which is, you know, is definitely not realistic no matter what. And it's really, really bullshit. I think the only way to do it is to, even on both sides, is to close in to those ranges and shoot each other. But to get hit at like 250 to 300 yards out, I disagree very, very much. But, you know, hats off to Betesada for starting off with those caliber bullets at the beginning of the game, because anything heavier than that, you're just going to get fucking killed. So this video is actually a positive for Betesada. The only thing I disagree on is the range of the pistol ammo. So, hua.